the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Chippewas will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will come out first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal.
Breaks into the open. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, fourth down, own territory, going for it. Here comes the heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. So Central Michigan's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or
gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays when I can be...
Touchdown, Chippewa! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Blackburn. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They... converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. On the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Chippewas will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The give on the option. Slithers into space. Touchdown, Central Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 25. Off and running. Touchdown Bulls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Running behind that left side. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Breaks the tackle. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown, Chips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 7. Give to the running back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it, have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Got his man on the right. Push down for the tackle.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now sliding to his left. He's got his man, makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Fighting off the defender. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 21 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. The Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run it out of the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
On the run from inside his own 5. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It'll be a draw. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Blackburn. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He might want another play. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll give it to the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Bird. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Chippewas, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Quickly complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Power football with the run. And he's still running after the move. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Touchdown, Chippewa! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
He'll try the left side. Makes it past the marker. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Panther right there almost had it in his grasp. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Blackburn. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They'll move the wide receiver. Defense showing blitz here. They'll run it. Powers through the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 2 to TCU.
Pressure coming.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
And if I'm a defense, dude, I am perfectly fine with this. Like, I'm not giving up big plays. I'm keeping everything in front of me. The probability of them going the length of the field.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Bulls with a long way to go after the... He's going for a big play downfield. Catch in stride inside the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
27.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Quarterback may change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking the shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes a shot. Working that left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job for...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.